Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. And what about you?
I'm great. Thank you for sending the request and for being a part of my conversational series. I would like to know about you. Would you mind introducing yourself? Tell me something
Sure, ma'am.
about yourself, and also you can tell me what motivated you to learn this English language.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to you for accepting my request and joining me today. I'm very happy to have you here today, and thank you so much for that. And if I talk about myself, my name is Naval Ajmera, and I'm speaking to you from Jaipur city, which is in Rajasthan state.
Okay.
And if I talk
The Pink
about my
City.
profession,
The Pink
Pink
City.
City. Yes,
Okay, great.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I talk about my profession, currently I am working in a company as an e-commerce executive, and it's been more than 3 years I have been working in this sector.
Mm.
Yeah, that's all about me, ma'am.
Okay. So what motivated you to learn English or to even have these kind of conversations? That's what I understand from your email. Okay.
I motivated myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
so I had to learn this language because previously I was working in a company,
Hmm.
uh, in the e-commerce company. So
Okay.
I used to interact with customers. I used to interact with vendors.
Okay.
So where I would speak in English. So my that time my English was not good. So
Okay.
I decided that I have to learn this language if that because if you have good command over this language, so you
Hmm.
can open up many opportunities for yourself. That is the
Okay.
only reason, ma'am.
Okay. So in short, to conclude, we can say that your want to prosper or to move forward in your profession created the need,
Yes, yes,
and the need
absolutely.
led to motivation. So there was some external need, I mean, want, that was a want. And then you wanted
Yes,
to move forward in life. Of course, a job is important, that is also part of need, but that want
yes,
helped you to create a need, and then that motivation came up. Yes, it flared up, and now you're learning the language. That's great.
yes. Because I have seen many of your videos and I know you very well. So yes, but if you want to introduce for the audience,
Mm.
so when you can introduce yourself.
My name is Rini Rose Mathy. I always say this during my openings. And yeah,
Okay.
I'm a language trainer by profession and also an author.
Mm-hmm.
I've published a few books. Recently, I
Mm-hmm.
completed CELTA with a higher grade because of my interest in learning. I also began
Mm-hmm.
learning the language, I mean, using the language, not learning from a very early age of my primary school. I didn't know much then, but then I took up literature. But then when I became a trainer, when I had that passion to teach people, I think I learned so much. And today I'm taking sessions for adult learners, one-to-one group sessions,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes also
Okay.
for certain groups when they call me for teachers training workshops. So that's what I'm into.
Okay.
So writing, reading, speaking, and listening helps me, I think. And when it comes to me as a person, yes, I'm settled with my family, and basically I'm from Kerala.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? I love reading, painting, journaling, anything into art, and of course, cooking. These are the things that I do these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Great to hear about you.
I hope these match with what you know about me. Yeah. You told me
Yes.
you know something about me. I think you're the right person to ask this question. Many English learners also ask me this. We have been using AI, Chat GPT. There was a time when people began using it, but now they completely depend on it, at least 30% of the population. That's the minimum.
Yes.
It helps language learners to an extent, but still we have to keep certain things in mind when we use artificial intelligence. So it's
Mm-hmm.
self-explanatory, it is artificial. It cannot be compared to the organic and magnificent human intelligence. What do you think about it? Is it helpful? If it is helpful, what are the things that you have to keep in mind when you begin using this? It may help some of the
Okay.
learners. Yeah.
So first of all, I would like to describe it. So AI, it is known as artificial intelligence, and it is being used by many businesses and many individuals
Hmm.
to do critical tasks easily and efficiently. And
Okay.
it has become quite popular in today's time. And we most of us use AI tools to complete tasks easily and efficiently. So AI has the power to change the world. So and many big companies like Google, Microsoft, Meta are actively working on AI tools to improve their efficiency.
Mm.
So yeah, so they are very helpful. I would say they have both advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah.
So if I talk about advantages, so we can do critical tasks in like efficiently and easily.
Yeah.
And if someone like many students are using AI tools to improve, like to ask questions, to resolve their problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, if for example, if someone has a problem with grammar part, so they can take help of chat GPT.
Yeah.
So AI will provide complete explanation about that area.
Okay.
And if you want to translate something, if you in different language, you can take help of chat GPT.
Mm.
And if you if you have written something, like I'm talking about language learners, if you have written something in English language, so
Yeah.
you can check grammatical mistakes, like what kind of mistakes you have made in whatever you have written.
Okay.
So it helps us in many ways. And we can use chat GPT 24/7 anytime.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes.
It's accessible,
And
it's
if I go,
available on your mobile phones everywhere. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. And if I talk about disadvantages, so it has many disadvantages as well. Uh, if I talk about, like, these days, many content creators are using AI tools. I know they can yeah, they make videos, like AI tools can misguide other people, like they are not, I would say, they make make mistakes.
Hmm.
They may give you wrong answer because they are trained on topics, like they are trained on patterns. Like
Okay.
if they they collect information from different websites.
Yes, true.
They collect data from different websites.
Hmm.
And this is yeah, AI doesn't have, human emotions. They do not have. AI tools, they do not have emotions, feelings. They cannot catch your emotions.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think
so
you
these
have
are.
given a class on it. Like I've already done a video when people asked me maybe 1 year back about Chat GPT. And I did a video then about the benefits, the disadvantages, and few people watched that video. I'll pin it to this video. But today I think you have practically spoken about artificial intelligence. Is artificial. It's not like the human
Mhm.
intelligence, which is organic, as I mentioned in the beginning. It's natural. So it should not surpass what you have created. You are the creator. So we are not showing an authority here, but I think we have the command. So
Mhm.
our wish should be the command for the AI bot. So recently,
Mhm.
I don't know if you read this. It came as a news article, and maybe plus speaking about it. Everything that you mentioned now is part of this article. So there was a college student who was constantly talking to Google AI. Okay, and immediately after giving the answers or so, AI says, "Go and die, human. You are not fit for anything." And that in very good English. Okay, go and die. Don't live. You're not fit to live. You don't know anything. You are just some dust or something like that. Some derogatory language was used. But what if AI speaks to somebody who's down, who's not educated, who's not literate, or who doesn't have the common sense to understand it's only AI, and AI do not decide your value? So it's that dangerous. You ask questions, the AI gives you answers, but when you allow a machine or something that you create to take over your life, it can be threatening. And as you said, when it comes to language learning, also, you can check grammar, sentences. For example, if you have to submit some report, you don't have any time, you can ask for suggestions, it will give you some good phrases. Even when you learn
Mhm.
vocabulary, people ask, how do I remember words? Ask for different words to AI.
Mhm.
So look as if somebody
Yes.
is talking to you. You can talk to AI and get your sentences corrected. But remember, it cannot reason out. Okay? Only 85 to 90% it's correct. It cannot logically think and give you an answer because it's a machine.
Yes. Yes.
It's not because it cannot
Yes.
feel with you, but it cannot reason out. It's simple. It's artificial. What is artificial is always artificial. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah,
for,
sometimes like if you need any short answer, so it may give you like long answer, like in a
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And Neville, one more thing I want to ask you is how many people are aware of this? Like you are from the younger sector and you are also into e-commerce. How many people do you think from your observation know about these things? Very few people, many people speak about it, but still there are people who are totally dependent on it. So there also lies the danger. What do you think about that? Especially in our country.
yes. So I think like educated, like like the corporate, like I would say like many big companies like they are working on like AI. So most of educated people know about such kind of AI tools.
Okay.
But if I talk about villages, rural areas, uh, yeah, maybe they do not, maybe they do not have knowledge about AI, Chat GPT, Gemini.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, but most of educated people know about AI
Okay.
tools.
Okay. But sadly, educated people are also dependent on it. Okay. I think
Yeah,
it's one thing that you told is correct. Awareness is not there in the village
yeah,
areas.
that can make us like they making we can lose our like creativity. We can lose our thinking power. We can lose our skills.
Imagination
Yeah,
also. The power to imagine.
imagination.
Right.
So
Great.
it
Very
is
good.
very harmful.
Yeah, yeah. So as you told in the beginning, nobody motivated me. I motivated myself. This is one I want to tell. I always tell the learners also, you motivate yourself. Like there are people who ask me, is it the right time to learn English? I'm not able to do it. There is no question of not able to, and especially English is not new to us Indians because of political and different
Yes,
reasons. So are you ready for the feedback session before we conclude?
yes, ma'am.
Right. So
Yes,
I'm so happy about the way you speak, like uh, especially the usage of continuous tenses, perfect tenses. Many people don't get it right. I can see a lot of people speaking to tutors on speaking platforms as well. Seldom they get corrected. Even if they get corrected, they don't understand the difference between tenses, especially the usage. I can see that you are able to frame sentences properly. And at times you're making mistakes, but you correct it on the spot. That is also a great skill. And also some good phrases like command over the language, command on the particular language, and don't get trapped in AI. The way you communicated, you have great communicational skills. Can you give
thank you so
some
much.
tips? Like, it's not just motivation. Many people will not be able to understand that. What did you really do? Did you grow up listening to English? Or did you have that environment? Such kind of things. What did you really do to reach this level?
Yes. So I'm from Hindi medium background. I did not have environment. Yeah. So I created environment for myself because I had to learn this language. So I started with grammar. I learned grammar rules in beginning, but
Mhm.
I did not focus much on grammar in beginning. Then I shifted
Okay.
my focus towards listening, and then I shifted my focus towards speaking.
Okay.
I started using, free apps. There were many few apps that time to speak,
Okay.
and I started using them, and that's how I have improved.
Great.
Yeah, my English. I'm not no grammar because few days back, someone asked me about like what is perfect tense, what is perfect continuous tense. I was not able to answer it.
Okay. It's like asking, do you know the parts of a car? I don't know, but I know very well to drive a car. I'm a good driver. Yeah. So like that.
Yes.
Maybe you can learn more about the technical side if you want to, if you're interested in it as a language. But otherwise, I think you're using it very well in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
And that's great. So happy to have connected with you. And I'm so happy that you sent an email. It is going to help many people.
Yes, I'm also very happy to meet you, ma'am. And
Thank
I
you.
have, I watch your videos on YouTube.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank
have,
you.
I have watched one of your videos. In that video, you were talking about a major. You were
Yeah,
talking about a
major.
major.
Yeah, yes, yes. Many of our soldiers like.
Keep providing, such kind of videos, so that we can learn something.
Yeah, yes. And if ever we get a chance to connect with any soldier who's willing to come up on YouTube, or if there is a chance like that, I think we will do that because it's not just a soldier, not just soldiers, but there are a lot of people who struggle to keep us alive, to keep us safe,
Absolutely.
even without knowing us. I think we owe a lot to them. So
Yes.
thank you so much. Great meeting you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Bye
You are
bye.
a very humble person, I would say. You are very humble. You are very kind. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. You made my day. Bye bye.